With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start. So last time we were together, we started looking at characterization. We were reading the play for a little bit. And so we're going to do more of that today. We're going to read the rest of Act 1 and probably start watching a little bit of Act 2. You know, guys, I just have to pause because I was really sweet to Bodhi, who's old. He's like 9. And I like put this nice blanket on the floor because it's a cold floor. And then Cal, the orange one, came over and took it. Oof. Freaking rude, man. Freaking rude. He does that all the time. Bodhi's like laying on the dog bed, and then Cal comes over and lays on Bodhi. And Bodhi's like, yeah, well, I don't like that. So he leaves. Rude. Okay. Sorry. Random train of thought. It's all Marquise's fault, so just blame him. Hey, Trinity. Is she on? He was on for 5 seconds. Okay. Hey, girl. All right. We're doing stuff. We're doing reading of stuff. That's what we're doing. Okay. So a reminder that in your Google Classroom, you've got this character chart that we're working on, and this is the play. FYI, I have gone through as of Monday afternoon and graded all of your iReady stuff. So you can check that out in your grades. Some of you have done like a really nice job in completing everything. Some of you have completed no things. So you really need to get on that. I think that's it. Okay. So we're going to open this up. I've already opened the character chart up. We are on Demetrius. So we said Demetrius is false. Is there anything that we could add to things he's done or said, or the way people have reacted to him that tell us that he's false?
He pretended to love that one girl.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you think his motivation is?
I don't know, probably money.
Maybe money. Anything else? Okay, so maybe we can fill out more of that in and later as we read more from Demetrius. Okay, and what was a quote or something that I could pull from this? Anybody?
Say it again. I won't pay attention. You said it again.
My question was, what quote could I use that demonstrates that Demetrius is false?
A quote from the thing.
That
Yeah.
he's false. false?
Yeah.
Oh, he pretended to love that one girl. I know Claire said it, but I don't know.
So could I use this quote from Lysander?
Yes.
Okay. I also think that part of his motivation is that Aegeus shows him to marry Hermia.
Oh,
And he's like, well, then I should do that. I should get to marry Hermia. Okay, so we were at the point where Lysander and Hermia were like, let's run away together. True love, the course of true love never runs smooth, blah, blah, blah. And so Lysander said, come meet me at this place and we'll run away to my aunt's house. And because she treats me like her son. So then Hermia says, oh, Lysander, I swear I'll be there tomorrow. I swear by Cupid's strongest bow and his best gold-tipped arrow, by the goddess of love's innocent doves, by everything that ties lovers together, by the bonfire where Queen Dido burned herself to death when her lover Aeneas jilted her, and by all the promises that men have broken, and men have broken more promises than women have ever made, I give you my word, I will meet you at that spot tomorrow. So she's saying all of the things. I swear on this and this and this and this other thing and oh, this one more thing, that she's going to be there. And then Lysander, keep your promise, my love. Look, here comes Helena. Then Helena comes in. Could someone be Hermia and someone be Helena and someone be Lysander?
Screw it, I'll be Lysander.
Thanks, Landon. Need a Hermia and a Helena.
I'll still be Demetrius.
Cool, but I need a Hermia and a Helena.
I'll be Hermia.
Okay. Melenica, can you turn your camera on for just a second so I can make sure it's actually you? Okay, I guess I'll be Helena. Go ahead, Claire. Is my mic working? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hello, beautiful. Where are you going?
Did you just call me beautiful? Take it back. You're the beautiful one as far as Demetrius is concerned. Oh, you're so lucky. Your eyes are like stars, and your voice is more musical than a lark's song is to a shepherd in the springtime. Sickness is contagious. I wish the beauty were contagious too. I would catch your good looks before I left. My ear would be infected by your voice, my eye by your eye. My tongue would come down with a bad case of your melodious speech. If the world were mine, I'd give it all up to you. I'd give it all up, everything except Demetrius, to be you. Oh, teach me how you look and the way you do, and which tricks you use to make Demetrius fall in love with you.
I frown at him, but he still loves me.
Oh, if only my smiles could inspire love as effectively as your frowns.
I curse him, but he loves me.
If only my prayers could inspire that kind of affection.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me around.
The more I love him, the more he hates me.
It's not my fault he acts like that, Helena.
That's true. It's your beauty's fault. I wish I had a fault like that.
Don't worry. He won't see my face ever again. Lysander and I are running away from here. Before I saw Lysander, Athens seemed like paradise to me. But Lysander's so attractive that he's turned heaven into hell.
Yep. Lysander.
Helena will tell you about our secret plan tomorrow night when the moon shines on the water and decorates the grass with tiny beads of pearly light. The time of night that hides runaway lovers. We plan to sneak out of the Athens. To Helena, in the woods where you and I used to lounge around on the pale
Primroses.
telling primroses, telling each other sweet secrets. That's where Lysander and I will meet. From then on, we'll turn our backs on Athens. We'll look for new friends and keep the company of strangers. Goodbye, old friend. Pray for us. And I hope you win over Demetrius. Keep your promise. Lysander, we need to stay away from each other until midnight tomorrow. I will, my Hermia.
Hermia exits. Lysander, you keep saying more things.
Exits.
No, you say goodbye. You say this part.
Oh, goodbye, Helena. I hope Demetrius comes to love you as much as you love him. Exits.
Nice. It's amazing how much happier some people are than others. People throughout Athens think I'm as beautiful as Hermia. But so what? Demetrius doesn't think so. And that's all that matters. He refuses to admit what everyone else knows. But even though he's making a mistake by obsessing over Hermia so much, I'm also making a mistake since I obsess over him. Love can make worthless things beautiful. When we're in love, we don't see with our eyes, but with our minds. That's why paintings of Cupid, the god of love, always show him as blind. And love doesn't have good judgment either. Cupid has no wings, So it has wings and no eyes, so he's bound to be reckless and hasty. That's why they say love is a child, because it makes such bad choices. Just as boys like to play games by telling lies, Cupid breaks his promises all the time. Before Demetrius ever saw Hermia, he showered me with promises and swore he'd be mine forever. But when he got all hot and bothered over Hermia, his promises melted away. I'll go tell Demetrius that Hermia is running away tomorrow night. He'll run after her. If he's grateful to me for this information, it'll be worth my plan in helping him pursue my rival, Hermia. At least I'll get to see him when he goes, and then again when he comes back. She'd cry. Okay, really quick, Melenica and Ziamara, can you guys turn your cameras on just for a second so I can make sure it's actually you? Thanks, Z. So, Melenica, if you don't, I'm gonna have to kick you out. Well, apparently she left. Maybe it wasn't her. Okay, Helena. What is a character trait about Helena? She had a whole speech about how she wanted to catch. Dramatic? You could say that. What about her is dramatic?
She makes like this whole big speech about how she would do like anything to be like Hermia.
She had a speech about how she was going to tell and she started telling her, and she was crying to her being about how she's
being a
way
snitch.
more Hermione's
Right.
more beautiful than her.
Yeah.
Me?
Doesn't love her and everything.
What is her motivation?
Demetrius.
And what quote could we use?
The one when she's planning on snitching on them too.
Okay.
Or the one where she's comparing herself to Helena. I mean, her, whatever her name is.
Demetrius.
Okay, so we've got this one where she's like, I'm gonna go tell on her. And
And being as pretty as her.
probably this one. If the world were mine, I'd give it all up, everything except Demetrius, to be you. Silly girl. Okay, so Act 1, Scene 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need people to be
foolish or whatever. Yeah.
what? I don't know. I need a Peter Quince. Guys, I can't do the whole play by myself.
Yeah, love is foolish.
Claire, I can't really understand you. I think there's like a lag. I need somebody to be Peter Quince. I need somebody to be Snug. I can be Bottom. He has the most to say. I need someone to be Flute, someone to be Snout, and someone to be Starveling. So if you don't volunteer, I'm just going to start assigning you because I don't have all day to sit here and wait for you guys to just say a few things.
I'll be Peter Quince.
Wait, can we allow? Are we allowed to?
Sadie, you're Peter Quince. Great.
I can do something.
Alexis, you can be Snug.
I'll be someone.
I don't know who said that.
Maybe.
Tootie,
Yeah.
you can be Snout.
Okay.
Marquise, you can be Francis Flute.
Okay.
I need a Starveling.
I can.
Who said that?
Me.
Z? Okay. All right, let's do this. So Quince the carpenter enters with Snug the cabinet maker, Bottom the weaver, Flute the bellows repairman, Snout the handyman, and Starveling the tailor. Peter Quince.
Is everyone here?
You should call their names generally, one person at a time, in the order in which their names appear on this piece of paper.
This is a list of the names of all the men in Athens who are good enough to act in the play we are going to perform for the Duke and the Duchess on their wedding night.
First, Peter Quince, tell us what the play is about, and then read the names of the actors, and then shut up.
All right, our play is called A Very Tragic Comedy About the Horrible Deaths of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Let me tell you, this is a great piece of work and very funny. Now, Peter Quince, call the names of the actors on the list. Men, gather round him.
Answer when I call your name. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Here, tell me which part I'm going to play, then go on.
You, Nick Bottom, have been cast as Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself very nobly for love.
I'll have to cry to make my performance believable. And as soon as I start crying, oh boy, the audience had better watch out because they'll start crying too. I'll make tears pour out of their eyes like rainstorms. I'll moan very believably. Name the other actors. But I'm really good. I'm really in the mood to play a tyrant. I could do a great job with Hercules or any other part that requires ranting and raving. I would rant and rave really well, like this. Listen, the raging rocks and shivering shocks will break the locks of prison gates, and the sun god's car will shine from far away and make a mar foolish face. Oh, that was truly inspired. Now, tell us who the other actors are. By the way, my performance just now was in the style of Hercules, the tyrant style. A lover would have to be weepier, of course.
Francis Flute, the bellows repairman.
What are you doing?
It's my turn?
Yes.
All right. Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you'll be playing the role of Thisbe.
Who? Who is Thisbe? A knight on a quest?
Thisbe is the lady Pyramus and is in love with.
No, come on. Don't make me play a woman. I'm growing a beard. Oh, yeah, let me play.
That doesn't matter. You'll wear a mask and you can make your voice high as you want to.
In that case, if I can wear a mask, let me play Thisbe too. I'll be Pyramus first.
Thisbe.
Thisbe. And then in falsetto, ah, Pyramus, my dear lover, I am your dear Thisbe, your dear lady.
No, Bottom, you're Pyramus, and Flute, you're Thisbe.
All right, go on.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you're going to play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the handyman.
Here, Peter Quince.
You'll be Pyramus's father. I'll play Thisbe's father myself. Snoggin, the
Cabinet maker.
the cabinet maker, you'll play the part of the lion. So that's everyone. I hope this play will cast now. Is well cast now.
Do you have the lines part written down? If you do, please give it to me because I need to start learning the lines. It takes me a long time to learn things.
You can improvise the whole thing. It's just roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I'll roar so well that it'll be an inspiration to anyone who hears me. I'll roar so well that the Duke will say, "Let him roar again. Let him roar again."
If you roar too ferociously, you'll scare the Duchess and the other ladies and make them scream. And that would get us all executed.
So all of you need to say this line
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
That would
That'll get every single one of
us executed.
Well, my friends, you've got to admit that if you scare the living daylights out of the ladies, they'd have no choice but to
I was
execute
going
us.
to shoot. I'm like
But
that.
I'll soften my voice, aggravate it, so to speak, so that I'll roar as gently as a baby dove. I'll roar like a sweet, peaceful nightingale.
You can't play any part except Pyramus, because Pyramus is a good-looking man, the most handsome man that you could find on a summer's day, a lovely gentleman man. So you're the only one who could play Pyramus.
Well then, I'll do it. What kind of beard should I wear for the part?
Whatever kind you want, I guess.
I'll play the part wearing either a straw-colored beard or a sandy beard or a red beard or one of those bright yellow beards that's the color of a French coin.
Some French people don't have beards at all because syphilis has made all their hair fall out. So you might have to play the part clean shaven.
Yeah.
But gentlemen, here are your scripts. I beg you to please learn them by tomorrow night. Meet me in the Duke's Forest, a mile outside of town. It's best to rehearse there because if we do it in here, the city will be bothered by crowds of people and everyone will know the plot of our play. Meanwhile, I'll make a list of props that we'll need for the play. Now make sure you show up, all of you. Don't leave me in the lurch.
We'll be there, and we'll rehearse courageously and wonderfully, truly obscenely. Work hard, know your lines. Goodbye.
We'll meet at the giant oak tree in the Duke's Forest.
Got it? Be there or don't show your face again. They all exit. Okay, we're going to go back to this characterization chart. I'm actually changing this to Bottom and Quince because turns out these characters were not in Act 1. So, what is a characteristic that Bottom has?
He seems very energetic.
Okay, I'm hearing energetic. Claire, what did you say? I don't know what Claire said. Energetic, yes, but I think there's a better word for him because he keeps jumping in, he keeps saying he knows all the things. He's gonna play Pyramus and Thisbe and the lion and like he wants to do the whole play himself. He's like, I could do it. What?
Selfish.
Sure, we could do selfish. What does he do that appears to be selfish?
He wants to play all the roles in the play.
But also thinks he can do them better than anyone else.
So he's kind of like self-centered and
Maybe that's a better one.
Promotion.
Okay. What's his motivation?
Bitter.
To be the best there is out of everyone.
Okay. And what's a line that we could use from the play? What about this one?
Yeah.
Let me play Frisbee too.
Madam Otterbury,
Yeah,
Malenica said, why did you kick her out of class?
because she wouldn't turn her camera on.
Okay.
And so I didn't know it was her and I thought it was someone else. So like you need to turn your camera on too.
But Madam, you can hear me talking, so
I just need you to turn it on for like a second so I can see that it's you.
bet. 1 second.
Any day now. Wow, that's a really nice hand. Hey, hi, there you are.
Yeah. Can I turn it off? Can I turn it off now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, how about Peter Quince? What's a character trait we could give Peter Quince?
Madam Otterbury, she can't rejoin either. Madam Otterbury.
She should have turned on her camera. I said she just had to do it for a second. I didn't know it was not her, so
Oh, please.
she'll have to watch the recording.
Okay.
What can we say Peter Quince? What can we say his personality is?
Maybe
Think about what he's doing. So like he's the one that's establishing the play. He's dealing with Bottom. He's like Bottom keeps jumping in and he's like, let me be this, let me be this. And he's like, no, this is what you're gonna do. So
organized.
sure.
And
organized. Organized and what?
And the boss.
Is he bossy?
Not really. He's
Okay.
just like in charge.
No, he is the boss.
I don't know that that's a character trait to be in charge. Okay, so he's organized. What shows us that he's organized?
he has
what?
everything planned.
Okay, and what's his motivation?
To make a good play.
That everyone's going to enjoy.
Oops, that's not how you spell celebration, you guys. Okay, and what quote could we use for Peter Quince to show that he's organized? I think there's a good one towards the end.
I don't know.
Maybe like
He says, no, bottom your pyramus and flute your sis.
okay. Sure. Brilliant. Okay, look. Hey, look, we did it.
Yay.
So you guys,
Yay.
I'll click turn in on this. I'll give you some participation points or something.
Okay.
Okay, so what time is it? We have a couple minutes to watch Act 2. So in Act 2, I've skipped over some of the film because it's irrelevant. So basically what's happening right now is Oberon and Titania are in the forest and they've met and they're arguing with each other. So this is their argument. And now I have to pause the recording because I can't leave this up. So that is all I have for you today. Go ahead and make sure you complete your eye ready.
Alright.
And I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.